all of my creatures of the night and dwellers of the light. I'm Bloody Luv, and today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try something different with my makeup. I'm going to do something I've never done before, and I'm going to do a voiceover if I can. Hopefully I can make it work, but we'll find out. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy. Please bear with me. So today we're going in with that big blending brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and grab a nice matte white. I'm gonna be just tapping that on the top of our brow bone. I am going for a bit more of a spooky look today, so I'm just trying to make it look as pale as possible. Now we're going in with that nice Queen color from Concrete Minerals. It's a Pro Matte. And I'm just going to be putting that in with the short blending brush right in the crease of my eye. And we're just going to blend that all the way through the crease. Doing the same thing with the other eye. Now I'm taking that floofy brush and we are going right on between where the white meets the purple. Now I'm grabbing my Hocus Pocus palette purple. And we're just taking amok right through the inner eye and the outer corner of the eye. And I'm kind of blending that between where the crease is as well, but not too much because I've already got that purple there as well. Now amok is just a little bit darker than Queen is, but not by too much. Going in with a flat brush. I'm picking up a nice black, matte black. I believe that is caviar. Just gently tapping that where I don't have any color yet. Now I am going to be grabbing my blending brush again. I grabbed the really big floofy one. I was double checking to make sure I didn't want to put purple on the brush before I started blending. I'm just taking small circular motions until that is all blended out. Now I'm grabbing amok again. And I'm using the same blending brush to just put a little more around inner inner corner of the eye and outer corner, and then blending it between. Going in with that shorter blending brush again with Queen. And I'm only picking a little bit up off of the lid to go back into the crease. Now I'm grabbing that white again and going right on top of the brow bone. And I'm just blending out a little bit more. I wanted to darken up my lid a little more. I used what was left on the brush and now I'm blending it back out. Now I did put eye primer under my eyes today as well. That's just how I wanted to put the look. I'm grabbing my eyeliner and I'm going to try bats. Now I do suck at drawing, but the realization didn't hit me until I was halfway through drawing the first bat that this was a very bad idea. It turned out pretty okay, but I definitely need to practice my drawing more. This is the point where I wonder if I want to just take that eye makeup off on the one eye, and then I decide I'm all in, so I went ahead and started on the other eye. So they very much don't look similar. And at this point, I'm wondering if I should just take makeup off altogether. I debate that question a lot throughout the rest of this eye look until I hit the end and I just decide to go with it. At that point, I gave up trying to make them better, but I do go back to it because the second eye that I just showed, I really wanted to fix that. Now I'm going back in with that smaller blending brush. Grabbing amok once again. I just want a little bit. I don't want it all over because I want to go under my eye now. So I'm just very carefully taking that with the color down just a little bit because I don't want that makeup too heavy under my eyes. So I'm just very carefully blending that color down and out to about halfway under my eye. Maybe just a little this side of not being halfway. Pretty close. So personally, I do think it looks better with the purple going under, but like I said, you can do it without if you want. If you're using this as a tutorial, it's all up to you. This is just how I liked doing it. And I do end up adding sparkles, but I also liked this without. I just really wanted sparkles. So, yeah. And here come the sparkles. I was trying to decide which ones I wanted because I've got a lot of purple. I'm taking Spindle from the Villains collection from Colourpop. And at this point, I think that I lost my sparkle brush. I actually just went past it like 5 times. Then I thought I found it, but I really didn't. Going in with just a tiny bit of that on the inner corners of my eyes. This I'm starting out on the bottom and gently tapping it up onto the top of my lid, but I wanted it centered more underneath just to hold a little bit more of my powdered sparkles as well. Going into the other eye, doing the same exact thing, just very gently brushing it on through. Grabbing the sparkle brush again. This time I am going in with my nice dark purple. I will list which one that is in the comments because I can't remember what color that was. But it was from my Anastasia glow kit. I'm taking that right over Spindle. Ooh, I think that dark purple highlighter was Purple Horseshoe. Like I said, I'm listing all of these down in the description just so you can reference. Going on in under the other eye. And this one I am just pulling it out under my eye as well as above my eye. I'm trying to do a little bit at a time because I did really like how it looked without the sparkles, and I don't want to overdo it with the sparkles on this one. My eye got a little itchy, which is why my eyes went real wide for a second. I didn't want to scrape off any of the makeup I just put on. Taking my big floofy blending brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out what I've already got on there. Now underneath my eye, I am trying to blend that out to where it meets the purple that's on the outer corner of my eye. And then I'm taking that up and in to the inner corners of my eyes. Now I decided I did want just a little bit of sparkles on my blending brush, but not too much. And it does show up like there's more on camera than there actually are. I'm just blending that around in small circular motions. And I'm taking a flat top brush for my eyeliner. I'm actually using Binx from the Hocus Pocus palette. I'm just going to go ahead and smudge that in there. Well, the reason that I'm going for an eyeshadow for my eyeliner instead of my liquid eyeliner is because I've already got the bats on and I felt like it would be too much to use my marker eyeliner. Plus, Binx has sparkles in it, so that's just a nice little highlight all around the lid. I'm trying to stay as close to my lash line as possible with it. And I'm just doing a nice simple line around the eye. Not too much, not too little. Now if you are using this as a tutorial, you can do whatever you want with it. This is just what I thought was going to look best. I'm going to go ahead and crimp my eyelashes. Now this eye look took me about 30 minutes to do, which is impressive, but the eyeliner for the bats is definitely what took the longest out of all of that. Mainly because I was trying to be so careful with it. I'm going in with my mascara now that my lashes are crimped. Let me know down in the comments if you guys like how I'm doing this with the voiceover, as long as this is actually recording like it says it is. And I'm going to try and see if I can do this more often. I think it works out best, but let me know what you think. I'm just brushing out my eyelashes real quick, making sure there's no clumps, making sure they're lined up how I want them to. Going in for round 2 with the mascara. I like to do 2 layers, I guess you could call them. I like to go with 2 layers of mascara on my eyes, but that's just me. I don't know how other people do it. I never really saw too many videos of people doing their mascara with too much detail on it. But this is just how I find it works out best. I'm brushing that out again real quick. And I'm going under on my lower line of lashes, just because sometimes a little bit of mascara will get on them too. So I thought I was done with it, but I decided that I really didn't like the way the bat over my left eye was looking, so I was redoing that. I'm sorry, that's my right eye. I keep forgetting this is in selfie mode. Please forgive me for my ignorance. I'm just trying to even out those bats as best as possible so that way they don't look too weird. No, the original inspiration I saw for this eye look had bats all around where the white eyeshadow was, but I decided against that. I wanted to see if I had any glitter I could put over the bats,